Okay, anyway, I will start to talk a little bit meanwhile we are waiting for the other people connecting. I see that we are already 100, hopefully we'll be more. In the meantime, we are waiting for the others, guys. I just want to give you a little update regarding the COVID situation. That of course is regarding everybody at the moment. We can say that, of course, we are all well. All Exteta is great. All the people working for Exteta are great. Situation in Italy is getting better every day. This is really good. And at the moment, just to give you an update also for the latest decree that was released by the Italian government, at the moment, the furniture and fashion business is allowed to keep open warehouses. So that means that warehouses has been always open in this period and it will always be open. So we can ship ready stock items. This is really important for people to know. Regarding the offices, of course, we can work in smart working. So we are always operative, 100%. Anything you want, anything you need, we can proceed with all the projects and everything. At last, of course, and most important is production. At the moment, the latest decree says that all the industries in the furniture business and fashion can start and switch on machines starting from the 4th of May. Everybody actually signed a paper because our willingness is to open before. So we are pushing the government to let us open before. Until now, we still didn't receive any feedback. Maybe they will reply tomorrow to say that we can start on Monday, but at the moment we do not know. So my suggestion is, of course, that we will keep you posted on everything, but until now, so far, what we know is that from the 4th of April, finally, we can start production again. Exteta, of course, has already all the safety measurements in place. We installed everything so we can produce in full safety as per the decree what it says. We have already everything. So we are just waiting for this 4th of May or hopefully before to start again, because we really want to start again and produce our beautiful items. Today with us, we are super lucky because we have Matteo Fiorini, that is our creative director, and of course, the artist star Massimo Castagna, that is also our art director. Now, Massimo will introduce what we're going to talk about today.
Grazie Michele. Buongiorno a tutti. È veramente un piacere sentirvi vicini ed essere qua con voi in questo momento.
He's really grateful that, I will translate. He's really grateful that he's feeling you really close to us with this webinar.
Vi sto vedendo solamente su una chat, ma vedo che siete tanti e questo mi dà molto piacere.
He sees us that there are a lot of people writing in the chat, sees a lot of people connected, so he's really happy about it.
Il periodo è veramente molto particolare, credo che non abbiamo mai vissuto un periodo come questo e per noi è stato ed è uno spunto di grandi riflessioni.
This period is really a period that is particular for everybody, so is giving him a lot of to reflect about it.
Il nostro primo compito non è quello di fare dei prodotti, ma di pensare a come si vivono le case. E i prodotti sono una conseguenza di un pensiero.
So the most important thing is not how to produce the items, but how the houses are done and how to produce it thoughts.
La cosa che ci ha stupito nel portare avanti, nel pensare in questo periodo alle trasformazioni che stiamo vivendo, è il fatto di trovare che Exteta, che probabilmente è nata in modo molto visionario, è molto affine a quello che è il mondo che noi vediamo oggi sopravvenire.
So the first Exteta vision was, of course, really avant-garde at the beginning, and we are great that actually now at the present time our vision that in the past was already a little bit probably too more advanced at the moment is matching perfectly what we are living at the moment.
questa cosa ci ha stupito ed è una cosa di cui vogliamo parlarvi in questa presentazione. Matteo vi parlerà dei concetti filosofici legati a queste riflessioni e naturalmente di quella che è stata il prodotto che abbiamo realizzato, che è assolutamente in linea con un mondo che noi stiamo vedendo e stiamo cercando di interpretare.
So we are really surprised that this is happening, and of course Matteo will talk about this philosophy, that this vision that Exteta has, and that of course we are follow also all the changes that are happening in this world.
Grazie a tutti, buona visione e buon lavoro, e buona vita.
Thank you everybody. Okay, so let's do this way. I'll share my screen, Matteo, so we can follow, I will say, the presentation. Everybody should see my screen. Okay.
Okay. So, hello to everybody. Let's talk about the values and the philosophy of Exteta. Since the foundation, Exteta has defined its own values, and the main values are the Italian attitude. That means the striving for quality and to transform materials. This is a very specific approach that Exteta has. Second is make bespoke pieces, make bespoke products in order to go far away from the standardization. And the third one, it's an heritage and forecast attitude that is a journey beyond time and space. Let's see more deep what does it mean. The Italian attitude is catching the inner essence of each material, because function is strictly connected with the material and shape, but start from an idea. And substance is complementary with the shape. About the bespoke pieces means giving a shape to bespoke needs. And about heritage and forecast attitude is an approach that look back to the masters, like Gaolenti, for instance, and at the same time envision the future lifestyles. This is what Exteta do every day. And every day we, Michele vai avanti, and every day we have always been interpreters of an hybrid space philosophy. Exteta always look at the society as an inspiration. And these are, in this picture, you can see what is for us an hybrid space. Look the architecture, look how outdoor elements get close and close to the interior areas. Look these transparent walls that connect outdoor and indoor. It's so clear that architecture is changing, and there are less and less barriers between outdoor and indoor. So this is a vision. Our vision is strictly connected with the world change and the society change, because social change means lifestyle changes, and architecture and living spaces change as well, So houses are more and more opening towards the outside. If we think about private house or private villas or hotels with these very huge transparent walls, with these huge doors that open towards the outside, or for instance, if you think about yachts and boats, where we are inside and a balcony open to the sea and air, sun, salt come in. So nature, for instance, like these pictures, nature intersect architecture and their boundaries merge each other. And again, physical and virtual elements are more and more connected, more and more close. If we think about how and where we listen to the music with portable devices, we can listen to the music next to a swimming pool or everywhere, or where and how we watch a movie. We don't watch a movie not only in a cinema or in a living room with a TV, but we can use our laptop, our smartphone, our iPad, and we can do it everywhere, in the garden, in the terrace, in the bedroom, in the kitchen, everywhere. That means architecture is changing a lot, and lifestyle too. And also the climate changes and the worldwide markets make Exteta facing a huge range of climates, many different summers, many different falls, many different spring is a challenge that Exteta take and strive to make excellent products for the outdoor. Excellent products with excellent technologies and excellent techniques and materials. And this is what we do. This point is very important to us. We are not presenting single collection, but each new collection is part of a continuum. We integrate new products with existing products. And this is something that we do since the beginning. Since the foundation, we have this approach, this vision about this hybrid space. This is very important to us. And this is our vision. It's building an unspoiled hybrid space that lays somewhere in between instinct and culture. Because Exteta products are dynamic, limitless, and fluid, because Exteta has a fluid soul. And this is kind of spoiler, because we are preparing our an Exteta video manifesto that it will be ready very soon, and we will keep you updated. Now I pass the ball to Michele for the next part of the presentation.
Yes, thank you, Matteo. It was really clear, really nice what you said about Exteta. Now I will talk really quickly about the new digital improvement of Exteta that we did lately, also considering the situation that we are living in. Indeed, we were going to do a digression from the presentation, because of course we have developed some tools digital tools that will help all the professionals that they follow us, all the dealers we have, being able to, of course, trying to sell with these tools, such as, for example, the new website that indeed now I will show you really quickly. The website has been taught completely for dealers, for architects, for designers, because we wanted to really create a tool that people Meanwhile, they are selling or showing Exteta to a client. They will use the website, because there they will find all the information needed, everything they're looking for. It's really simple. I want to show you as first the projects, because I will connect directly to the message that actually Matteo was saying before. The fact of being a fluid soul, the fact that there is no more barriers between indoor and outdoor. In our project section will be really inspirational. So you will find lots of beautiful projects we did together with our dealers, and we are thankful about it. Or with the major designers, such as, for example, Citterio, in case of this hotel in Miami, or this beautiful villa of Hillside, Los Angeles, thanks to our dealer in Los Angeles, Mass Beverly, where you see exactly the new typology of architecture that shows you exactly those spaces that people will not understand anymore where they are. You know, you click one button, everything is closing, you are indoor. You click another button, the mirrors are opening, you are completely facing the outdoor. So in those spaces that are hybrids, Exteta at the moment is king, because of course, what we have is a look of indoor with performances of outdoor. And this is really unique, really, really unique. Of course, you will find all the pictures. You can also look our video that Mass Beverly gave us. Whether we can also check another project we did together, of course, with Interni, Massimo Castagna, and the participation, the partnership of Foster and Partner, this beautiful villa that is exactly again what we are saying from the beginning. I'll show you specifically this picture. Look at this. What is this? This is a unique space. This is not more indoor, this is no more outdoor. This is a unique space where collections are merging completely together. Look at this. Also beautiful pieces with also some Exteta there. There's the table, the chairs and everything. It looks amazing. But what is this? This is facing straight away from the outdoor. And people want to see more and more a connection between these two spaces. This is the direction. This is what Exteta is going. And this is what also is the base, of course, that has been always for all our collections, also in the past, but of course also for the 2020 collection that we're going to talk about in a few minutes. Just a couple of things over the website. Of course, the website will give you all the information you need. The products, you will be able to check all the different products we have in the collections, also thanks to a nice filter and everything. Inside, for example, if we check the Caprera, inside the page of Caprera, you will find all the information that you need in terms of selling also. Pictures, of course, all the technical details. You will be able to download it directly 2D, 3Ds, and product sheet directly from the page without any registration, so you don't lose time. At the bottom, you will find all the materials that you need in HD quality. These ones are the ones specifically open for this piece. Otherwise, of course, you can, let's put this in English, sorry about this. Otherwise, you can go in our full materials page, materials section. And here you will be able to find everything you want. You can create your mood board. You can put it in, for example, in all your projects. Of course, you can open up and you see exactly how is the texture of everything. I will talk about this a little bit later during the presentation. As just last thing, in the one thing, guys, I remember you to try to sign up to the newsletter, because through the newsletter we were gonna send it just once a month, so we will not bother you too much, but you will be keep posted on all news for Exteta about the COVID situation, about the new webinar we're gonna do in the future, about the new collection and everything. We will do all the official communication through this. In the download area, you will be able to find also our catalogs. This is what we're going to talk also now. Of course, we're going to have our Locus Solus collection, that is a capsule collection by Gaolenti. General catalog is our catalog that contains all the collections up to 2018. And as we said before, that especially this collection is just an addition, a complement, is complementary to the past collections we did. We are creating a mood. Master of Italian Living is the book we have released last autumn. It's 200 pages, is our main book. What we have at the moment of New Products 2020 is a 40 pages addition to the Master of Italian Living. So all this will be a unique mood. You need to use this as one, as a wall. Now, let's going back to the presentation. Okay, these are the two projects I told you about. Of course, the presentation of the new collection. Massimo Castagna is the designer of all the new pieces of the new collection, and we are really lucky also that he's live with us here. Now I will try to explain the best way possible all the products. First one, Panaria collection. Panaria collection takes inspiration completely from the idea of fluid sole, because this sofa that has, of course, different modules, different dimensions, you don't understand anymore where you need to place it. Is this indoor? Is this outdoor? This is universal, okay? There are no more barriers. You can put this wherever you want. Indeed, I will discuss about the details in a second. Indeed, this one is the first, guys, you have in front of you the first sofa with a memory foam system that we work also outdoor. We are lucky, I have to be honest, that in the past years, all the technical foams that they go inside, they're improving a lot. This one is magnific because now the feeling you will have on a sofa like this, in the past, probably you used to have feelings of, you know, outdoor sofas, indoor sofa, a lot of difference. At the moment, is always getting less and less. So also when you are under into your place, you can sit on it. After 20 seconds, you really go inside the sofa, but we'll give you enough support, so we'll be really comfortable. And after you stand up, after 30 seconds, it becomes again straight as it is. Going back again to the details. It's quite formal, the sofa, as you can see. Has really nice detailing because, as Matteo said before, craftsmanship is one of our key points. Indeed, you will find all the nice stitching of piping in saddle leather, or, for example, those belts. Okay, that is always saddle leather. I will show you also the new saddle leathers we have in the collection in a few seconds. And nice details such as this one that you will find in the bottom of the sofa in mahogany. Panaria, of course, probably will become one of our main sofas because the reactions by clients, they were amazing. So we really like it. We're gonna really push for it. We also presented it with this beautiful fabric that is exclusively Exteta, okay, that we have in different colors. More and more we are adding materials that are exclusive to Exteta. After the Panaria, we added a coffee table, such as this one, that is done with our mahogany barrique. What is mahogany barrique? I want to say something about mahogany that a lot of people do not know. Mahogany is one of the most performant wood for outdoor, especially when we are considering solid wood. That is different of just doing deckings or just doing details with other type of wood. First of all, mahogany is legal to produce it in Italy, as it is not a lot of other woods. Second of all, has a huge heritage in Italy. Consider, for example, Riva. Okay, Riva boats, were producing boats with mahogany sapelli. That is the family we use, that is the most exclusive one that we have, that it exists. We use the same. They were always building boats with mahogany. Another thing that is huge in Italy, in Venice, probably lots of people of you have been there, the gondolas in Venice are constructed in mahogany. So mahogany was always considered as one of the most performant wood of outdoor. They were all even putting it in boats that they stay in the water all the time. So this is really important. We tried also many of other different woods, but none of them that were as performant as and nice as mahogany. So we decided that after a few years that we were using standard mahogany color. Wait, I'll show you the color so we don't do mistakes. That is this one. Okay, this is standard color of mahogany. That is a little bit reddish inside, really yachting. We decided to try to find a way to change also the color so we will have a different finish. After 2 years of processing, trials, exercising and everything, we were able to make our barrique color. Barrique is not colored. This is really important because every piece of wood that you color, you put outside will not work. This one is a process of oxidation that we do to the mahogany, so it will change the color. It will lose the red, it will become more brown. It's much more neutral, people loves it, and this because of course it's matching better with all the mood board you have around you, but also because it's exclusively Exteta. You will never find anybody in the world, no brand that will have barrique. So mahogany with this type of finish. Then of course we have also a third type of mahogany that is our Lucido Mediterraneo, that is 11 layers of super glossy finish, exactly as Riva boats. Talking about Riva, I wanted to show you really quickly that of course Exteta is also doing projects a lot on yachts. So for whoever of you have projects on yachts, always keep in mind also Exteta. This is the Riva 50 meters that was presented last year, probably the most awaited yacht of 2019, where you see Exteta all on the outside, everywhere. The owner is also Piero Ferrari, that is the owner of Ferrari Cars. So we are really, really, really happy that decided to choose our own products because for a person like him that knows what beauty is, having Exteta in his boat was really nice for us. Was really nice. Was really nice achievement. I'll show you another picture of the outside, such as this one. Now going back again to our presentation. So the whole presentation was presented again with mostly 90% was barrique. Panaria coffee table, again, barrique, wood, any type of stone you like in the basement. And on top, you can choose accessories that you will find on the price list, such as cushions, little trays, whatever you like. But it's the level of details that we are reaching that is crazy. This is what your clients should focus on. Level of details of making these pieces is incredible. And the mixture of material is becoming always more and more important. Little highlights on the material. We have introduced a new material that is actually the vegan nabok. This is because there was a big rise in demand for vegan, because there are more vegan people. They don't want to have leather anymore. But this one is also an expansion of the materials for a project. Actually, we are also building up, because in our materials that now we have more than 400 fabrics, more than 100 leathers and everything. We have a really wide variety. We have fabrics and leathers that are more, let's say, I know it's not a nice word, but let's say that are more practical, a little bit less beautiful, but more performant. And on the other side, we have also fabrics and leathers that will be the opposite. So the most beautiful leather, the most beautiful fabric you can have, but at the same time, maybe you need to take care of it a little bit more. Just to give you an example, we have, for example, in fabrics, we have Sambrella. Sambrella is the most recognized and most performant fabric it exists worldwide. But since the weaving is so tight to make it waterproof, that means they cannot reach some type of texture or some type of softness that, for example, the Loro Piana or our own collection are reaching. So we really also need to understand which person you have in front of you to understand what you need to sell to them, because there are some people that are looking much more for luxury, so they will go for Loro Piana, our fabrics and real leather and so on, because also to the touch and to the sensorial feeling will be much nicer. And some others that maybe they want to put sofa whatsoever in the middle of the garden with no protection and everything. They want to look for something a little bit more practical. So in that case, of course, we need to suggest, for example, Sambrella and maybe our shark leather that is used also in our in all our projects, for example, on the yachts, or vegan Nabuk. And that's why I did the connection with vegan Nabuk. That of course, vegan Nabuk, since is not a leather, you can also wash it in the washing machine and everything. So we really have a big variety of materials. We need everything from practical to the most luxurious material you can have in outdoor and indoor. Then going back to here, this little product update, also to all our Levante collection, we have introduced the rope of 2 colors that will go in all the backrests of the Levante, and also in a beautiful piece I will show you in a few slides. This one is also to tell you that the weaving is going to be an important part of our future collection, and you will understand soon why. Jungle collection, beautiful collection, always designed by Massimo Castagna. We were looking for something that was a little bit more informal in this case, something that we were getting closer also to nature. So Massimo had the beautiful idea to use this special material that is called junco. In English is rush. It's actually a family of bamboo. So the look will look exactly the same as the bamboo, or more or less. You will have a beautiful day bed. You will see that this natural, completely natural material that is available in this natural color has been bended completely by hand with flame. You will see here the burn and everything is a fantastic process of people by hand that will put flame, and then they will put a little bit of water on top of it, and they will start to bend little by little. It's a fantastic process. Consider that we have also another color if you're looking for something a little bit more formal, such as this one, okay? Then, in this collection, we have also armchairs of 2 different sizes, a little bit wider or smaller. On both of them, we can decide which type of backrest you like. If you want to have a little bit higher, where you can put also lean your head on top of it, or lower, such as this one. Of course, couldn't miss the poof in front of the armchairs. Always everything, guys, has been bended and attached by hand. It's a beautiful piece of art. And again, one of the most strongest value, that is the craftsmanship here, comes out completely. Continuing with the presentation, always connected a lot to nature, we have done the poof rossiccio. Rossiccio is actually also the material that is made of. It is similar to vimini, but is not vimini because vimini cannot go outdoor. So this one will work also in all the areas outdoor with no problem. It's beautiful. It has been done all by hand, guys. Everything, all the weaving by hand here in Italy. All we produce 100% in Italy. This is really important that I tell you. Each piece takes a long time to make, as you can imagine, as a beautiful, nice shape. And the internal side, there is a structure in metal. All the metals we use, guys, is always stainless steel 316, because anyway, all our products are specifically made to be performant outdoor, okay? Again, that's why I was talking to you before about the cord, the rope, and the weaving. As you can see, there is a lot of weaving, such as the poof rossiccio, such as the Levante sofa we saw before, such as this poof. This poof is crazy, guys. It's a piece of art, takes a long time to do also. Consider that, as you can see in this picture, this rope goes inside, because actually we have done cuts inside the wood, okay, to allow the piece of rope to go inside. So you will feel a straight surface here. So it takes a lot of time, really beautiful, really fantastic. Now, one of the main, let's say, player of the new collection is our new Lapi kitchen. Lapi kitchen, also, from what Massimo said at the beginning, also Matteo, we always continue to make pieces and collections that they match with the others, okay? None of our collections are deleting past collections. All the time we create new collections, either they match, either they are complementary, or either are different in shapes and taste. Lapi Kitchen is a perfect example of something that is complementary to a product we have shown last year, that is actually this one, the roller kitchen that we have presented last year with barbecues or without. This year we have introduced the roller cupboard that you can have with wheels or without wheels, so you can have a standard fit. Consider, guys, it is not so common to have panels, to have doors such as those ones that you can use also outdoor, because they will completely bend if you use a solid wood door in outdoor. So also here we have another copyright that we did, another patent we did for only Exteta. It's these doors are made with a honeycomb of aluminum that is covered with a special glue, and then we attach a 0.6 mahogany piece on top of it, because of course they will move differently depending on the humidity, the sun, the UV rays, whatever. This special glue allows them to move also differently without breaking and without bending. So it's a fantastic copyright that we use for, of course, all the roller collection and also for the Lapi kitchen I'll show you later. Okay. These ones that we presented last year, we decided to really put together with the full island, okay, that was missing. Lapi Kitchen, it works this way. It's super versatile, and I will show you how many types of different kitchens we can have. But the most important thing, of course, we can have these also with stone, marbles, as you wish. But the most important thing is this, Lapitec. Lapitec is another Italian company that made a fantastic composite, that is this one that you see in the picture. That what is the really nice things about this is that if you put an induction hob, you don't have to cut anymore the top of the surface, but you will attach the induction hob under top, okay? So the top will be completely flat and you will cook with your pot directly on the pot. Okay, this is really avant-garde. Is super, as you can imagine, performant with all the atmosphere, whatever is gonna happen, rain, snow, anything, guys. But most of it is super practical, also for cleaning and everything. The Lapi kitchen is super versatile. Why is this? I've put here a few examples because you can put, as you can see, you will have, for example, on one side, bases where you can put whatever you want inside there. On the other side, you can put the roller, okay, that will move as it is. You can take it outside, you can put on top things and use it for cutting stuff, or you can put there the final plate and bring it next to your friends that are close to the pools, or you can put a barbecue on top of here. You can do lots of things. You can put also, for example, the thing, if you don't want the roller on one side, you can put the bases also on the other side. You can put the induction knob I was telling you about. There is also smaller, as you see here, an undertop refrigerating hob. It will work in the same way as the induction hob, so you don't have to cut anything. In this little square, you will put, for example, 2 glasses of wine and a bottle of champagne, and it will get cold. This is amazing. This material, Lapitec, is really, really amazing. Again, it's much easier to, of course, understand with the clients what are the functions that you're looking for, and depending on that, we will decide what to do. You can put a barbecue on the side, you can put the sink, you can do roller, no roller, just bases, anything you wish, because custom, and this is the third main key points of us, is our daily business. So we are here to satisfy your needs. Levante stool is taking inspiration from our Levante chairs, because it's more and more often that we go higher into bars. You want to eat higher with bars. It's a fantastic piece. We have also here, you see the new table ladders we have introduced in the new collection, that we have 3 different colors. All 3 of them are coming from a specific race of bovines that has wrinkles, as you can see. So we will see this. This is really special. We love this. We have 3 colors of that, such as this one, for example. Oh, sorry. Such as this one, for example, that is a blue. We have a new color that is this one, Rovere, really beautiful. And all of them, as you can see from the picture, you will have all with wrinkles. It's a beautiful, beautiful detail. Again, completely in barrique, you can see also all the details in stainless steel 316. So really nice job. Roller kitchen that I told you already. Okay, finally, just to finish up with the presentation, we have the last 2 tables. Giotto is, let's say, the brother of last year Michelangelo table. Both of them have beautiful designs with beautiful design, especially in the legs, that are amazing. Unfortunately, you should see this live, because from pictures maybe is not the best way, but as you can see, also the perspective is always looking that the top is almost flying, you know, that is amazing. The legs are disattached from the top. And as you can see a little bit from the picture, the bottom and the top of the legs, they are slimmer than the middle part. So they will have a shape a little bit like that. It's available round and rectangular. This is also our new Arabescato Robico Red that we selected for this table. It's open to all the new collection, but of course you can decide any type of marble you're looking for. Material here is becoming really important. It's powerful, this. On the other side, we have a table with the main material will be wood, such as this one, joint dining table. Joint dining table, consider that we go, thanks to the mahogany, again, we can go up to 6 meters in length, and in width, we can reach up, each slab can be 120, 125 maximum. So we can, in this case, if we connect 2 slabs, we can go to 2 meters and 50 up to 6 meters with 2 unique slabs. Here you see also a lot the difference between standard mahogany and barrique. So this is the difference, okay? Look the level of details with these nice connectors in Bornish brass, completely handmade. Actually, this table, you see it a little bit in this picture, the sides have been burned. That means that will be darker even, almost black on the sides, and on the top more brownish color. Last thing, thanks to Michele Marin, that is the one of the most well-known parfumer in Italy, we have realized our first lifestyle collection of Exteta about perfumes and candles. Perfumes, guys, these ones are personal actually. So I use it myself, super nice. But of course, we also suggest clients to use these on their products. You want to sunbathe with a super nice perfume that is reminding you of one of these 3 winds? Do it. Just spray on the sun loungers. It will work. Trust us. There are 3 different fragrances from 3 different winds: Scirocco, Maestrale, Grecale. All of them, they're tasting a lot of Italy. So with this, I'm closing up the presentation. For all the question and answers, guys, you have, please write an email to info. Since we are really too many, we receive a lot of questions. And I don't want to keep this any longer because I think we already went 45 minutes. We promised 30, but we took a little bit longer. So for me, it's okay, everything I said. I don't know if Matteo or Massimo want to say something. No? Okay. So no. Guys,
thank you so much.
Thank you very much, guys, for coming here. So hopefully we will see each other soon. We will have the chance to see each other face by face. It is much better than just like Zoom meetings. Of course, keep posted, guys, on the new webinar that we are going to do. We don't tell you again when. About the new video manifesto. Okay, please subscribe to the newsletter so you will know when the next webinar will be there. And that's it. Send us just one last thing. I received already, also I see from some of the questions, people maybe wants to do some webinars dedicated to somebody, to some dealers, to some architects and everything. Of course, Exteta is available to do that. We can go much more in detail into products, into materials, anything you wish. This one was a little bit a run, so we don't keep it too long. So we are available also to do that. Okay. So thank you, Massimo, a lot for the explanation, and also Matteo for coming and everything. So stay tuned, guys. See you next time. Thank you.
Thank you. Ciao.
Ciao.